that my company was among the very first to offer vitamin K2 MK7. And now we're going back again a couple of decades. But it's something that finally medical science, clinical science has caught up, and we recognize that not all vitamin K is the same. It has a different name. Vitamin K1 is the vitamin K that we think about in terms of blood clotting. We might have to avoid that vitamin K in terms of if we're taking anti-clotting drugs. But vitamin K2 MK7, it's part of a family of vitamin K, but its principal role is very, very, very different. When we talk about calcium, which we just got done speaking about, we speak about the skeleton. We want calcium to go there. We want calcium to stay there because that is critical for the structural integrity of our bones. But at the same time, calcium is circulating throughout our body. Calcium is present in all the cells in our body. We don't want a process called calcification to occur in structures of our body where it's undesirable. Right. In our joints, calcification is undesirable. In our blood vessel, calcification is undesirable. In our arteries, we don't want calcification to take place. What vitamin K2 does, to make a long story shorter, vitamin K2 MK7 is basically what I say sort of the traffic cop. It's responsible for making sure that vitamin K2 helps calcium go where it's supposed to go and stay where it's supposed to stay. And that's vitamin K2's role. It stimulates the osteoblasts to produce and integrate more calcium into bone tissue, and inhibits the osteoclasts that do just the opposite, break down bone tissue. And it inhibits the deposition of calcium in alternative structures like our joints, like our blood vessels. In fact, the research on vitamin K2 MK7 has shown that it increases blood vessel and arterial flexibility, which is, as we age, you often talk about aging is a loss of flexibility. Whether it's a loss of flexibility in our skin, we see wrinkles. Whether it's a loss of flexibility in our joints, we struggle to move around. Whether it's a loss of flexibility in our blood vessels, our arteries and veins, and that's, from a health standpoint, that's top of the list. So vitamin K2 MK7 being shown to improve flexibility in our blood vessels, that's just an important marker of healthy aging. So again, it's an opportunity to give something to your body that maximizes your calcium supplement and also makes sure that calcium remains where it's critical and stays away from where it's undesirable.
Let me read this one review because it kind of sums it up perfectly, everything Andrew just mentioned. Antonio says, I use this vitamin K2 MK7 in combination with Andrew Lessman's calcium magnesium intensive care. That's the item we just had, also at special pricing, to help the calcium to go to the right places in my body, and it also supports my cardiovascular health. I'm a 62-year-old male, and at my last checkup, all was perfect. I attribute my health to working out, eating wisely, and taking these wonderful supplements from Andrew. Thank you. Pricing, and I'll say it as much as I can throughout the hour, but this is the last day of the birthday, so we're going out with a bang. Our birthday finale, if you don't have vitamin K2 MK7 and you'd like to add it, certainly take advantage of the special pricing, flex pay and free shipping and handling on all of it. Big, big savings for sure. Andrew, what you said a few moments ago in that last airing was very powerful. You know, when you describe the money and the time and the effort we put into our homes or our cars, you know, making sure that they're okay, running well, this is helping to make sure that that calcium is, you know, helping our body run well in all the right ways.
Well, calcium is essential. So it's sort of, we often hear, what is it called, a two-edged sword, that it can cut both ways. So calcium is critical, it's essential.
Right.
But calcium is present in all cells, tissues. But if calcification takes place where it's not supposed to take place, then that's not a good thing. So we want our calcium doing what it needs to do in our bones and not interfering with the structure or function of other tissues through calcification. And that's where vitamin K2 MK7 is a critical ingredient.
Thank you for all of your orders on this one. We see you, we're busy. Last chance